guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this week's video. I'm so appreciative of all of you, especially my online friends. You guys are so amazing. Thank you for your conversation and all of your love. And some of you, you know, we are getting to be really nice friends. Hey, keep it coming, guys. I so appreciate you. And thank you to my new subscribers. Thank you so much. And if you're new here, you just stick around, okay? Because all this madness, you will get used to it, and I'm hoping you will make the right decision to subscribe after. Okay, so I'm gonna start off by saying this thing, the white elephant in the room. If you're on my Instagram, if you are not, why are you not? This is just a wrist injury. It looks worse than it is. I mentioned it on my stories. If you are on there and you are following my stories, you would have known. And in Jesus' name, it is healed, okay? Right, okay, so we've got that out of the way. Let's get straight into this video. So in this video, what I'm planning on doing is showing you guys, as promised from last week, the October 2020 hair growth challenge. Is gonna be for 14 days. It's 2 weeks. Trust me, the 14 days, you're gonna be glad it's only 2 weeks. But nevertheless, we are going to do it because I know this will enrich our hair. Right, so you are new here, you wouldn't know that I always introduce the hair before I get on to doing anything else. My hair was washed 7 days ago. I also had a mid-week moisture boost. It's had gel on it, it's been up in a bun, it's been in low protective bun styles. Oh, it's getting so hot. Hey, the menopause. Wow, this is powerful, man. Okay, moving on. Now that I've understood the moisture and protein in any DIY, my hair has absolutely thrived with rice water challenges. So to kickstart this off, I will be doing this on freshly washed hair. So while I'm washing my hair, I'm just going to show you exactly what's in this DIY.
Now, I'm sure we're all well aware of how amazing aloe vera is. It was just last week that I was explaining in my video that it is fantastic for hydrating and soothing the skin, and because of its restorative nature, it's fantastic because it has anti-inflammatory properties in it. Now, aloe vera also contains lignin, which aids its ability to draw in other ingredients to the skin. That's amazing for the scalp. So now we have the main feature, which is black rice. Black rice isn't very accessible. It is known as a rich rice. It's been used for centuries. And this dark purple hue that we see in the black rice is a marker for its high antioxidant properties. It's very similar to blackberries and blueberries, but it contains a much higher content of antioxidants, making black rice a super food. So just as we would prepare it as normal, I'm rinsing off any dirt or any chemicals that may be lying on the surface of the rice grains, and I'm going to be rinsing it off with warm water. So the ratio I'm using here is 1 cup of black rice water to 3 cups of water. And now I'm setting it on a high temperature to boil. So while the rice is going to boil, I'm just going to extract all of the aloe gel out of the aloe leaf and put it in the blender so I can pulp it down to a liquid form so I can mix it with the black rice. And making sure that your aloe is sieved out is imperative. Do not skip this step.
But I want you to take note. Okay, oh, it's not a very nice angle here. Take note, okay? We're not getting the rice completely cooked. We're not getting it mushy. We're just getting it to a certain point where it's boiled the water and all the goodness has been extracted into the water. And then we turn it off. So, nearly ready. So it's been boiling for about 4 minutes now. And I think it is ready. I'm going to turn it off. Okay, so on this particular DIY, I'm not preparing the rice exactly the way the Yao women do. They usually break their rice up before it goes through the boiling process, and then they use the water only. I've boiled the rice, and now I'm just going to break up the rice as best I can, kind of chop it up as it's cooling, so any more of that goodness can extract and seep into the water before I decant it. So I'm going to leave that to steep and cool down before I mix it with the aloe vera. And we're just going to sieve this rice water like so, like that. I'm going to put some more water into this saucepan, and then I'm going to cook the rice so we can eat it later. So as you can see, that made just under 400 mils of rice water. I'm going to be using some of it in the DIY for this challenge, and the rest of it is going to go in the freezer. Right, now this is the spray bottle that I'm choosing to use, this size. I think I'll use about this throughout the duration of this challenge. Right, so let's mix the two up together. So I've put in about, I'd say halfway of the black rice. I'm going to top that up with a bit of water because I think this is really, really concentrated. I don't want to break it, okay? So we're going to water you down, all right? So this is going to be left in the fridge throughout the duration of the time. Now, let me show you exactly how I'm going to be using this, all right? Just in case some of you ask me in the comments, because you are going to do it, I know it. Okay, so I'm back now. I've washed my hair. I'll leave it here what I used, and in the description bar. I use the Amari Me products to wash my hair. Beautiful shampoo. It's really good for detangling as well and leaving lots of moisture in my hair. And I also use the silk conditioner. This thing here, I left my hair with so much moisture. And the moisture payoff for that conditioner is amazing, so I decided to deep condition with it, and now I am left with this. So for the actual challenge, I'm going to be doing two things to my hair: adding protein and moisture. The two are going to be marrying because we are approaching the winter season, and in the autumn or fall, lots of things could happen. Your hair could get dry and brittle. We don't want to encourage our hair to get dry and brittle with too much protein, so we have to balance it off with the moisture. So this is what we're gonna do. I want you to draw closer. Come on, move yourself close to me. I've already felt it in my hands, and it is really, really nicely slippery. It's really conditioning, and I think that's because of the aloe in this. So during these 14 days, I'll only be washing my hair twice, and I've already done one. So in 7 days time, I'll be washing my hair again. Do you understand so far? Are you getting it? So I'm just gonna go from here to here at the back and then do a cross. I'm just gonna be doing that. Okay, so we're just putting it into the scalp from top to the nape. And I'm just going to massage it in lightly, okay? And then I'm going to go from one ear to the other, okay? Are you watching me? And then I'm going to go in and I'm going to massage that because we need to get that into the scalp. Just a little light massage, you know, about a minute. That's all you need. Then I'm just going to go in on my ends. Really drench the ends and really knead that in. Oh, it smells of rice. The next stage is to section off in quarters, and then I'm going to begin to spray my scalp in those quarters. Now remember, I do not want to touch the length of my hair. I don't want to get the strands here. I don't want to do it because it's too much protein for my hair. If you are sensitive to protein, you might want to do the same. Okay, you don't put it on the whole of your hair. You do it at your own risk. It's going to keep my hair up like this, up in the air, and then I'll go into that quarter, just spraying into the scalp, because that's what we want to do. We want to get the scalp. That's all we want to do. Yeah. And then I'm going to go in there, make sure it's distributed amongst the scalp, like so, like that. And once I feel that it's not going to drip down the rest of my strands, that is done. And I move on to the next section. Okay, so again, I will show you because I love you. Okay. So I hold my hair up like this, and then I'm going into the scalp area. And then I'm going to massage it in, make sure it's distributed all around that area. I continue with doing this section here and this section here. So I'm just going to do that Hang on a moment. Alright, okay, so I've done that and I'm completely satisfied that my scalp and my ends is covered with this rice water and aloe vera mixture. I definitely feel the aloe vera in this. It's a good little mix. I never thought to put the two together before. Right, so now I'm going to continue with how I moisturize my hair, and I'm going to be using what I usually use, which is this, which is the Amari Me Growth Oil. Mine doesn't have a label, but this is amazing, okay? I'm using these three because each one of them does their job at hydrating and moisturizing and sealing all of the goodness into my hair strands and my scalp, and I need these because these are a winning combination for me. I'm also using the leave-in conditioner. It's super creamy and it has the perfect pH for me to moisturize my hair, and it's super light and it has a really fresh scent to it. Okay, that's the leave-in conditioner. Now to do the other side. So we want to seal this in now. I want to seal this leave-in conditioner in, the rice water mixture in as well. I'm going to do it with the Mills Buttermilk. And this is a lovely rich creamy butter that I use, that every time it comes into contact with your hands, it just melts nicely, just like a butter should. It's an intense moisturizing buttery cream for sealing in and hair growth. So with the sandwich hands, I'm just going to apply that. Okay, so that is gonna seal in this baby, telling you. Okay, so this is it. This is what I'm gonna be doing. Now you do not need to use any of the Amari Me products. All of these products, I'm not putting them on here because I want you to buy them. Of course I do want you to buy them. Sorry, hence away. But I'm just giving you suggestions, and often you guys ask me what I am using, so I thought it would be a good idea to show you what I'm using, okay? So for the next 14 days, the day and night, I'll be spraying this baby into my scalp and on my ends every single day and night. I'll be following it up with the Mel's Butter Me Up or the Amari Me Growth Oil in my scalp, massaging it in and kneading it into my ends, just making sure that I've got moisture and protein balance. I don't want my hair to break off. You're getting it, hey? I'm gonna stick to my midweek moisture boost, which I always do, and that will include doing the hydration and moisturizing mask that I did this particular video. I'll then continue for the rest of the days until wash day. Wash day will be exactly the same as today. I will not be spraying it on the strands of my hair. I've mentioned this so many times on my rice water challenges because we are in the fall season, and Charlie, I want my hair, okay? I want to keep the hair. Your hair is more prone to get very dry around that season. That is important. So in 14 days time, the challenge would have finished, okay? And then I'll update you with the results. Okay, so all I need to do now is measure my hair so that we can have a guide to see how the 14 days have gone. So I'm just gonna call my husband to help me out. Okay guys, that's it. I want you to let me know in the comments. I need to do this with you, okay? I cannot do this on my own, otherwise I'm just gonna be a lazy natural. And one last thing, you don't need to use black rice. If you can't get it, if it's not accessible in your area, this doesn't need to be complicated. Just use white rice. Doesn't matter what rice it is, whether it's sticky rice, jasmine rice, brown rice, I don't care. Just use some rice, okay? So thank you so much guys for watching this video. I really appreciate it. I'm putting this back on now because my wrist is hurting me now. You don't know how much it means to me when I hear such lovely things from what you guys say, and it just spurs me on. I want to thank you so much again, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Take care guys, God bless you, and stay safe. Bye.